You're wanting to become an awesome leader so you can put that muscle on. Okay. There's not that much muscle, but anyway, I'm working on it. Just like you're working on becoming an awesome leader, and I congratulate you for even taking the time out to look up some personal development goals, because we all know that some people get to that point in their lives that they just want to coast and they feel like they've reached the top level, when in reality, there's work to be done. I'm Robin Williams from therealrobinwilliams.com. Welcome to this video. I teach internet marketers and network marketers how to get more sales and leads in their business using the power of the internet. Now, whether you're in internet marketing or not, if you're a leader looking for some personal development advice, I got you right here. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is a huge subject. It's so important that I don't think any leader could survive or thrive rather without having some of these skill sets in this area, and that is people. In the Air Force, where I work at, we say people are our greatest assets. Hopefully in your organization, wherever you are, people are your greatest assets. You can't do anything without people. AI is up and coming, artificial intelligence, but it will never replace people. Think about learning all different type of things when it comes to people. Their psychology, the different personalities, how you can serve them, how you can make them feel better, how to take care of them, right? There is so much that you can learn about people, but let me just dive into one specific thing. One of the things that I think is important for people to understand, and especially leaders, is that no matter if you're working for someone or they're working for you, you are always serving. And a lot of people have this flip backwards. Leaders sometimes think that, hey, I am on the top, you serve me, you do for me, you do what I tell you to do, and it doesn't quite work that way. Yes, that person may get that paycheck to do whatever the task that is set out for them to do. I understand that they'll have to do their work, but you want to take care of your people and know that not only for you to know that you are there for them, but you want them to know that you are there for them. And you want to have that mentality that you are serving them. One of the good books that you should probably pick up, and I'll probably have to add the author in the description of this video, but it's People Follow People. People don't care about their leaders until they realize how much their leaders care about them, right? And so whether it be just showing up with a smile, if you're someone that's just grumpy in the office, not saying you are, but if you are someone that just shows up and you're grumpy in the office, maybe you need to show up with a smile. You need to ask people how they're feeling, and genuinely, right? Because people can read past the fakeness, right? You need to genuinely understand or genuinely ask how people are doing. Probably do some surveys within your organization. Just understand that you're serving people and that you are there for them. Most importantly, you want them to know that you are there for them. So I could go on and on and on about serving people, but just sitting down, something as simple as sitting down, listening, adjusting to what they want in your organization, as long as it's something that you can do or you can manage, can go a long way, and people will start to talk about you. Now, I've had all different type of leaders in my life. Now, there's a difference between all of them almost. There's always difference in these leaders. However, the great ones, the people that are actually out there for the organization, they're the ones that I hear talked about the most in the positive aspect. They're the ones that are unforgettable. They're the ones that people will do anything for, right? The people who are serving, the people that work for them more, are the people that leave the biggest footprints within the organization. Another thing about people is that you want to know them. You want to really know the people. Now, I can get into so many levels of this, and one of the basic levels I'm going to get into is knowing what they like, right? knowing what they like, know what moves them, know what sparks their interest, know what inspires them, even know what pisses them the hell off, right? If you know your people, you know the people that work for you, that will give you the ability to either adjust things so that they can move in the direction that you want them to move, or that can give you the ability to know what not to do in your organization to start a bad morale or something like that. So once you get to know your people and know what they like, then you can have the upper hand on knowing how to help your organization move in different ways. Ultimately, when it comes around people, you want to get them to know, like, and trust you. Now, I know there are a whole bunch of personal development goals you could be going off of, like time management and things like that, but I encourage you to dive deep, mostly in learning about yourself, because you're a person, right? And learning about other people as well, because if you don't have people, you don't have anything, right? Who needs time management if you don't have anybody to run a meeting with? Now, the next thing I'm going to get into is something that I am specifically in love with, almost, right? I've come to a time in my current experience, or what I'm experiencing right now, is a job that I've learned something new almost every day, and I've been in this particular job for about 1.5 years now, and it's so different between this job and the previous jobs, in a sense that I am literally learning something new every day because of the different type of programs we have. And it doesn't have to be something that I can take with me forever, right? It could just be a process, right? It doesn't have to be a principle that I'm learning every day. Like someone comes in and they give me this whole spiel, this quote on how your life could run better. It doesn't have to be that way. But you can learn something like principles, leadership principles that you can take with you, which is awesome. But just learning something new, whether it's a principle or it's something within your mission, it's a process, learn something new every single day. This could mean that maybe you're stagnant in your organization, right? You can literally take a course, either learning about people, like we just already talked about, or learning about something that's within your expertise that you can use to elevate your business, right? But whatever it is, learn. I feel as though when we stop learning, we start dying. So whenever you decide that I'm just not going to learn anymore, I know everything, something within your organization is going to start going down. It's going to start dying. You always have to learn to grow. Like, in order to grow and to get better, you just have to keep learning. That's another one of those things that's a never-ending process. Just like your goals are always going to be there. You reach one goal, you're going to have to go after another one. You're going to have that desire to go higher. All right, and my last and final tip for you, but not the last and final goal for you, would be to be well-rounded. We all know that it's more than life than just work, right? It's more than life than just going to work every day, working day in and day out. We all know that it's more to life than just getting the job done. What's your spiritual life looking like? What is your mental life looking like? What is your physique looking like? What are you doing in your life that could be giving someone a perception that you're less than a leader than you really are? So an example is, if I'm someone who is, I'm great at my job, I'm doing everything that I can do, right? But I'm spiritually jacked up, right? I come in and I have a horrible vibe, right, towards others. I have a horrible attitude. Maybe I'm throwing things around. I sit down, do my job, I keep to myself. I don't talk to anybody, right? And I make the whole environment uncomfortable, right? You could be sitting down, getting everything done that's on your plate. You could be knocking goals out of the park. But you're not going to be a great leader with that type of mentality. And I think some people may either, in fact, let me just things back up. I think some people in that mentality that's actually in that specific situation, they might not even care that they're making a bad environment. But in the end, that says a lot about your leadership, right? And you can take it the other way. I could be an absolutely amazing person, coming in smiling and just being happy and how you doing, and I could be not carrying any of the weight of the office, not caring that the workload is, too much for one person, or not caring that another coworker or someone that I'm working for, I'm serving, right, or that's working for me is hurting in another way, whether it be at work or personal or financially. I could be someone who just brings a great attitude to the office, but don't carry any weight anywhere else, right? And honestly, if you're at work and you're not working, why are you there, right? So definitely look at the well-rounded person, whether it's your finances, your physique, your mentality, your attitude. You want to look at all of those things and you want to work on it. Like some of the things you might be weaker in than others, and that's totally fine. The whole thing of getting goals is not to be perfect, right? Because I think if we're all perfect, it'll just be a little boring, right? I might just need to show off this little lame muscle every now and then just to make the journey fun and get into the body that I really want, right? So definitely look at the whole person when it comes to building goals. All right, so this is all I have for you. And I encourage you to keep going out there, keep creating these goals, keep searching for great personal development goals for you, whether it's in your business, your organization, whatever it is that you're leading. I wish you much success. This is Robin Williams from therealrobinwilliams.com, and I'll see you on the top.